intelligent, relevant, incredible, edible soul food to hold you. No preacher, reverend, the speech my preference. Just speak from lessons all my life. I spotted like a leap of leopards, world on fire, on guard. One nation under a pariah, miser. Time to make wiser moves. The wider truth, we should better guide the tribal youth. What we supposed to tell these babies when their ignorance is bliss? The government broke the covenant, mad divisive. Hack devices, high prices, healthcare crisis, it's all disgusting. Gangsta how they ball busting. Spades and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal pod.
Spades and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal pod.
Spades and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the Informal Podcast with your favorite duo. This your guy, Big PJR.
Spain like the country.
And this is the
Informal Podcast.
Yeah, we in the building.
We back
in the building. And y'all see we got a special guest in the building. She came back to visit us again.
That's right.
She got a new project out, so we're going to definitely dive into that.
Yes, sir.
Before we do that, let's get all this business stuff out the way. Make sure y'all tap into us on all platforms. That is THEE Informal Podcast. Everywhere you can listen, everywhere you can view. So go take a look at us on YouTube. We're on Patreon. We're on all of the audio platforms. So go check us out today. IndieTube.
Top in.
Instagram, all of that, Facebook, you name it, we there. So tap in with the community. Like we say, join the conversation. And like my man T-Shirt's got on the wall, positive platforms matter. That's what we try to represent here in the community. So yeah, man. And also tap in with us every Saturday at 1 p.m. on Culture Mix Radio at K101.2 Pop, exclusively on the Odyssey app and Apple Music. So make sure y'all tap in. Come spend the weekend with us. We got 11 dope shows and more coming. So tap in with us Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 6 p.m. both days. All right. So we got all that business stuff out the way. How are you doing, first and foremost?
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm great. I'm blessed.
I love to hear that.
I'm blessed to be here. Blessed to have a new project out.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, we definitely gonna dive into that. Okay. But since the last time we talked, anything new has transpired in your life that you want to touch on before we dive into the album?
As far as
life-changing,
any
Were you working on this album like the whole time? Was it a thought or what?
When I met with you last, I was in the middle of working on this project.
Okay.
And I believe that was around the time that my grandmother passed.
Okay.
And I didn't divulge
my condolences.
That. Thank you. I didn't divulge that last time we spoke because it was really fresh
of
and
course.
new. And actually, that is a thing that caused me to slow down finishing T-Sky.
Okay.
So T-Sky was actually supposed to be released a year prior than it came out.
So we're supposed to get it in 2025.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 2025. Actually, no. Let's take that back because everything happens in the time it's supposed to.
I love that.
Right?
Perfect alignment.
Yeah, perfect alignment. And just for me, being super transparent, dealing with that loss in my life is one of the hardest I've had to experience. And she was my closest grandmother to me. Of course, we have grandparents.
Of course.
This particular one, it hit hard because I had her the longest, right?
Okay.
And she was my final grandparent.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I was also closest to her and my mother's side of the family. So, it hit me hard.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that caused me to kind of take a step back and
pump the brakes on the project.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we dive into the album, we first want to kind of touch on what was the process of saying, you know what, I want to work on this. Like I said, you pumped the brakes. But then what was that process saying, you know what, let me get back in the lab and let's get this finished.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time for the world to get T-Sky.
So getting back in the lab I'm going to give that credit to a couple people.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to a couple people. First off, I want to give Radio B.
Shout out Radio B, man.
Shout out Radio
Always.
B. When you talk about true friends and people who encourage other artists, he's one of those people that says, do it in your time. but don't let it slip you by.
Mm.
You know, don't let time pass you by. You know, we don't have tomorrow.
We don't.
Word.
Right.
It's not promised.
Yeah, and he understood what I was going through because, you know, not to speak on other people's losses, but he had lost his mother in previous years, and so when that occurred, I was like, "Hey, how did you deal with these things?"
Yeah.
So for him, he was like, "You know, you've just got to be strong, knowing that they're looking down. They know what you can do, so go do it." You know. So that's one big person that helped me out.
Shout out Radio B.
Radio
Thank
B,
you.
shout out. Thank you. And then another one was DJ Static. So
Okay.
he actually is the reason why I chose the direction with this album that I did.
Okay.
And I say that because, you know, I've worked with many producers, as you guys have.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I worked with a lot of people over the years. And
Been in this game for a minute.
Man, my career started, I was a, you know, singer-songwriter at an early age. I'd say professionally. And when I say professionally, I mean like the first major artist I worked with.
You getting paid.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say good placements and good
There you go.
opportunities.
Okay.
Right. First industry artist was Royce the 5'9". And goodness, let me think. I was 22. We're not gonna say the year, but I was 22.
It's all good.
Okay.
Which is a long time ago.
We're all a little seasoned over here. So
I'm
it's all
a
good.
bit seasoned.
I'm definitely seasoned.
I'm not even afraid of it. I'm 44.
I'm 40, so it's cool.
Yeah, there you go. High five. At the
That's
40.
right. That's
I'm
right.
50.
Yeah, he just crossed.
He crossed over.
Facts crossed over. Crazy.
But yeah, so it was about 20 years ago that I first worked with Royce the 5'9". But working with that, you know, you start your career out there. That's when you say, "Hey, this is my first major thing." You know, and to me, it was major. So I've been doing this for many, many years. But that being the case, Static is like, okay, we've been working on music for years. He and I were working on music since, I don't know, 2008.
Wow.
Together.
Wow.
Just
So y'all
songs.
almost got a 20-year history.
Yeah, we have a, and it's funny, it started on like MySpace or
I remember MySpace.
yeah,
I remember
I
MySpace.
think it started
MySpace was the spot,
it
though.
was
Yeah,
it.
for stuff like
it
that.
was
Yeah.
our Instagram back
Yeah,
then.
It was.
Facts.
But he hit me up one time and said, "Hey, I want to send you some music. I like your style. I just want to send you some music." I said, "Okay." And a lot of, you know, producers do that.
Yeah.
So how he didn't get lost in that fray, I don't know.
He didn't get lost in the mix.
Yeah, but it just was something about the music that he sent me. And a lot of people send you things, and people don't think that artists listen to it. We listen.
Right.
There was just something about the
His
songs
sound?
he sent me,
Okay.
and being, I mean, real clear. There's a song on my album. Oh gosh, which one is it? I'm trying to think.
So DJ Static from here?
DJ Static is from New York, actually.
Wow. Okay. See, that's what MySpace was. It was a way to connect with
to
people
other
from different states
and
and
different places. And so, goodness, which song was it? I'm trying to remember now.
It's okay. It's
I probably
okay.
should have my song list in front of me just so I know offhand. Goodness.
And this is off of the new album.
off the new album. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh goodness, my brain is.
Yeah, because this whole project right here is crazy.
Yeah.
That's why when I saw produced by DJ Static, I was like, the whole thing?
Yeah, the whole album.
No, yeah.
So
we do our research right here.
it's an accumulation of songs that we created over the years. One
okay.
of them actually spanned it from 2008. I know, it's crazy.
Really?
In 2008.
That's insane.
Yeah. So 2008, and then over time, he sent other tracks and other beats, and I had recorded. We had a whole EP called "Love and Static" at one point. You know, it was supposed to be an R&B album, and then Static, you know. And I always say my love songs are super like traumatic and full of turmoil, right?
Oh man, yeah.
With that, we just had created an EP, and I was like, you know what, this EP is okay. It's good, but I think we need to do an album one day.
Okay.
So the EP kind of just sat.
Set off on
And this
the
was
shelf.
2008.
This is 2008.
So we're talking about it.
Talking about 18 years ago.
2012.
We're talking it into existence.
Wow.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
It expanded over time.
It was like a 4-year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's sent me like hundreds and hundreds of beats, and I've recorded to a good portion of them. It's just at the time my focus was always on artists that I was working with.
Yeah.
I was writing albums for like Latoya Williams, Shatish, working in studio with Knots and
Yep.
their group. So working with them, I always was distracted from my own music, and it's a big deal when you're an artist at heart, right? But you also love to create for other people.
Right.
I like to hear my songs interpreted by other people. And so that was one of the pieces that kind of kept me pushing other projects to the back burner.
Because you wanted to test your pen
I
game.
wanted to test my pen game.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I appreciate
It
saying
is.
that. I
Yes.
appreciate it. But that was part of it. So
you got Radio B, you got Static is
Radio
pushing
B,
you.
Static.
Okay.
My mama, always.
Shout out
Okay,
to
Mama.
Mama.
Yeah,
Shout out, moms.
Mama's that person.
The real MVP.
The MVP. Of course. She's the one that says, you just put it out there. Put your album out there. You know, get it done. Just get something done and just make some money. That's her thing. Make some money.
Come on, Mama.
I was like, you know what, you're right. But that part of it was the push. And honestly, my entire family has always been very supportive of me musically.
That's good.
It's just something I've always done. I've done since I was a kid, you know. And when I started writing professionally, for them, they're like, oh, you're actually writing music for artists and stuff. Like, okay, you know, it come from the world of, if you're not a musician, a lot of people don't think that being in the music world is possible. They don't think that.
Oh yeah. It's like a far-fetched reality
Yeah.
that only few and the far in between.
Can tap on or say that, oh, I actually work with an actual artist, you know. But I think when my family started seeing me actually record things and, you know, taking pictures with people and having my name on certain albums and things, they're like, wow,
Yeah.
you're actually doing some really
Why?
good things.
Why is that though? Why do you think that stigma is out there? That it's like if you're not in front of the camera, you're not working, or you're not known or something like that. But a lot of the work is behind the scenes.
Yeah, because that's what I've always gravitated towards. That was my experience in the music industry, was being behind the scenes. I didn't care to be in front of the camera.
Yeah, me too. And that's the crazy part. I love writing for people. I like being the background vocals. I loved being the person that created an album or a project for somebody. And it's funny because people always say, well, why didn't you just go out there and just be this big artist and things? You know, you got the face for it. That whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
You got the look and
but
all
where's
that.
my heart? Right?
What do you want to, and why do you want to
and
do it?
Why would I want to do it, right? So I've always loved singing in front of crowds and being in front of people. But when I realized there was another aspect to creating music and being a musician,
Right.
and that's forming the songs, you know, helping other artists figure out their style, right? Pulling that out of other artists, because that was my job. My job for my label was to go in there, help an artist create a project that caters to that artist, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's difficult.
Right.
Because you have to know a lot of things. You got to learn things about people. You have to understand what they want to hear in their own project. You know, and a lot of artists know what they want. They just don't know how to
Formulate it.
They don't know how to
together.
format it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that's where
That's where
you came in.
So you said label. So you were signed as a writer to a label, or how does that work?
So where Knots and Daryl Sloan are concerned, they have, there's Teams to Entertainment, which is the management label portion of it. And then there's Dirty Music Productions. which
Okay,
is the
Dirty
actual-
Music Productions.
right,
All
Dirty
right.
Music,
Hey.
which is the actual, that's the production label of it all. And then there's Raw Concept. So my portion was Raw Concept.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a writer, or not was, I am essentially a
Yeah,
writer.
you
for
still
them.
are.
Yeah, I still am. Always family, right? I'm a writer for Raw Concept. So what that involved is them bringing in artists and me writing for those artists.
Okay.
So that was my title. I was the artist development. Goodness, what was the title I gave myself? Let's see.
Self-titled.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Well, a vocal producer also. So I was a vocal producer where artists would come in and I would essentially produce the vocals. Yeah.
Got you. So they were singing and you would make your tweaks and edits.
I would write the songs, write them, create them, and then teach them how to sing them.
Oh, wow.
Even teach them how to interpret them. Like, for example, there's a song called How Many Tears that we did with How Many Tears features Pusha T narrating it.
Okay.
He's like the narrator on it. It's DMP, and then Shatish and I. Well, Shatish is singing like the lead portion of it, and I'm singing the background.
Okay.
But on it, it's called How Many Tears, and we come in and they're like, "Well, we need a hook on this song." I'm like, "Okay, a hook." I was like, "I just don't hear words. I hear melodies. I don't hear words." And I was like, Shatish, I just want you to do a oh, right?
Yeah.
She does that. She does her portion in her raspy voice that she has.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
But I was like, but I need you to cry. I need to feel you cry on it. Like you're literally.
So you're pulling the energy out.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like on this portion, just cry it. Like literally have those. You're almost wailing, like you're crying over your child. And she went in there and she did it.
Wow.
I said, okay, I'm gonna go do the highs. So I did the highs. And then that became How Many Tears. So
That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna get into the album.
I answer the question, but we'll get there.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So the name of the album, T Sky.
T Sky.
Is this something that you knew it was gonna be named, or what was the process of naming the album T Sky?
So I took on the name T Sky when I was about 19 years old.
Okay.
It's funny. I was working for a company. I won't name the company. And there were 2 Teresa Cooks that worked for the company. The group that I was in was called Skylab.
Okay.
Yeah, and they needed to be able to figure us apart from one another, right? So I ended up being Teresa Sky Cook. So people would call me T Sky. Going back, where we can go back to. So I was in a group. They needed to figure us apart, and so they called me, T Sky.
Okay. At the job.
My friends were calling me T Sky.
Yeah, of course.
Because it was Teresa Sky Cook, but T Sky. So it kind of just stuck. Everyone called me everything. T Sky, T Skittles, T Skizzles.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just became a name that people called me, and for years, Daryl Sloan, Knott's manager, was telling me, you should just go by T Sky. That should be your name. Should be your performance name. Should be your artist name. I said, yeah, but for me, it's like the memory of an old job. That,
you don't want to keep being brought up.
Yeah.
I was 19.
I was like, no, I'm good. But then over time, everybody, producers, they hear the name or they see it somewhere, and my managers would say, T Sky did da 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 da, and it just stuck.
It flows too. Yeah.
Oh, it sticks.
Yeah. It's funny, right? How that works. Yeah.
And it started from a job.
Right. A lot of people have names that have
20 years later.
Right. 20 years later.
20 years later, you name your album that. So what was the concept behind doing 14 tracks? Were you set on 14 tracks, or was that something that just came about from the work that you and Static? Because from what I'm hearing from you and Static, it sounds like y'all have done probably 50, 60 songs. How did you narrow it down to the 14 that you selected for the project?
So initially when I did T Sky, I had the basics of T Sky down. I had about 5 of the songs like done. When I said, okay. It's funny. So the song I did with Radio B, which is called Karma, was put out earlier. It was put out, honestly, about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So that song was a single. It was done. I was like, okay, Static, let's just put out this song. Radio B graced it for me.
Always delivers.
I had also put out Love of a Lifetime, which I consider the bonus track.
Yes.
That's my kind of Prince-inspired track that I have at the end.
We're going to circle back. Go ahead.
Circle back. Okay.
That's Spain's favorite. That's Spain's favorite song on the album. Yeah.
What did I say? No.
We were just talking about it. Yeah, we'll go ahead.
We can
we're going to dive into
No,
it.
because I said the last song, I said I want to ask her, what was the idea on this last song? Why was it last? I said I feel Prince.
Yes.
The vocals and everything. I'm like, it gave me chill bumps too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, but yeah.
So anyone that knows me or that's followed me on anything, they know I'm completely and just obsessed with Prince. And it's more or less admiration. Everyone has their one artist that is their idol. And I have always idolized Prince, vocally, musically, sonically, the fact that he could play
any instrument, yes.
instruments. He acted, You know, he was
Right.
an actor. He was a director, a producer.
Yeah, he wore many hats.
Definitely a
Yeah.
creative.
And he
Many
didn't- and
hats.
He didn't play either.
Oh, no.
He was quick when people said something funny to him.
What'd they say?
He
He was serious about his-
He was very serious about his stuff. You know. But I admired that about him, you know, that and the fact that he always kept God first. So that's a big part of it, whereas that's difficult for people to do. You know, he always had God there, even though he had these, you know, this androgynous way about him, and he tipped the scale of being maybe too sexual at times and sometimes too vulgar. At
Right.
one point, he stopped cussing because he said, "God didn't like that." Yeah,
man.
I mean, Prince is just the ultimate, and you know, we can have the debate who's better, and you know, MJ or Prince, but I really think they're in their own categories.
You sound like me. That's
Yeah,
how I
see
do.
that? See how I evaded that?
No,
debate?
but that's how I do with both of them.
Yeah,
I don't
they're in
I don't
their
put
own
them
category.
against each other.
And honestly, I don't like when people do that with artists, period, because we're two whole different people. We've lived two whole different lives. I'm going to create this song completely differently than another artist is going to.
True.
You can
Very
give me
true.
the same track, same beat. It's like rappers, right?
Different feel.
Different
Same thing.
feeling, same track.
Yeah.
Right. So I think pinning artists against each other is just not fair.
But the one thing, and I know we can dive into this more. We might have to have you back later to
I know,
dive
it's
into
like a
that.
lot.
But it's we're the only genre that does it.
Right.
Nobody else does it.
You just said it.
You don't see them having debates about, even if they rank them, it's just a list.
Yeah.
We get all up, well, such and such is,
this person's better
no,
than
he
that.
better than him, and because of that, and
But
just
you know,
enjoy the craft.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at
the
with
craft.
music. Is I'm a listener, so I like to enjoy the craft. Whatever it is that you create, let me sit back and just
Right.
Just ride
Right.
out, chill.
just ride with it.
Right about.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and we coming right back because we're gonna dive into this album.
Let's get it.
Because this is an amazing project, and we want to go through the list, find out what your favorite songs are on your own project. Oh yeah! All right, we'll be right back. Because she got Big PJR,
Spain like the country.
and this is the Informal Podcast. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. And she got Big PJR,
Spain like the country.
and this is the Informal Podcast with our special guest Teresa Cook in the building,
Or T
aka
Sky,
T
whatever you
Sky.
prefer.
Whatever you want to call her. Whatever. She's a beautiful, talented sister. So
Thank you.
any of those works. So let's dive into this project. All right. So we're going to tell you what our favorite songs is, but we want to know from the artist standpoint, what was your top song that you were the most excited about creating?
I was most excited about creating the interlude with me and my dad. I'm even tearing up about it. Let me stop.
It's okay.
It's because like my entire reason that I even know anything about music is because of my dad.
Okay.
He used to sing and be in bands when he was a kid. He had guitars around the house. He had record players and reel-to-reel players that he taught me how to
Wow.
play and how to clean and things like that.
Okay, Pops.
He was in the military, so he would go away, and then I would be responsible for the for the 45s, So to have heard him sing all those years, and when he was gone, I learned keyboard, because I knew I needed to play something like my daddy, right?
Okay.
And then the unfortunate part is, and I say it in my song T Sky, went away when I turned 12. I tucked my dreams deep inside myself. Couldn't share them with no one else now that daddy was gone.
Right.
And I think that's just speaking to my parents' divorce, but that's the way I interpreted it in my music. It really was heavily tied to me figuring out, well, how can I create this tie and connection to my father? And for me, it was through music. It was knowing, oh, daddy sang, he played guitar, I'm going to figure this out.
That's
I'd
right.
play guitar and write songs like he did. He would write songs and sing them to my mama growing up.
Okay.
So I did see like that positive energy of where music actually, it bloomed
Could-
in a
yeah,
household,
yeah.
So it made me want to be a part of it. So really, being able to have a song with him on it is just amazing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because he sent me when I told you he writes songs, he sent me thousands of cassette tape recorded songs.
Whoa.
Yeah, he says, I'm gonna send you all my music. And I got worried because my stepmother had passed, and he started kind of cleaning the house, and he goes, I have all these tapes, I'm gonna send them to you. And so I was like, what do you mean you're sending me all your music? You know, that's
what's wrong?
Safety, right?
Right.
And he goes, no, I just know, if anybody can do something with them, you will.
Wow.
And I automatically was like, yep, I'm going to go through these songs. I'm going to find something that I can put on the album with him on it. And it's funny, it's this one particular song that I put on the album is called Daddy's Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I thought about it, I was like, oh, it came up. He didn't name it Daddy's Dream, of course. It came up, you know, I had a dream. And that dream, girl, was about you. And I knew he sang it for my stepmother who had passed.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I had a dream. The dream is music. Daddy's dream. He always had the dream to be a musician. Wow. So why not finally have a song recorded with he and I?
Oh.
Yeah, it's something I never thought would ever happen, you know. And he and I have never sang together.
Really?
In person.
Ooh.
Even to this day. As many times as we've seen each other, you know.
So what was that feeling like? Were y'all in the studio together recording?
No, I actually, Michael Millions.
Okay.
Michael Millions, he's a guy.
Yeah, shout out Michael Millions, man. Yeah.
He came in. T-Sky was recorded.
Okay.
But it wasn't what it needed to be.
Wasn't finished.
It wasn't.
Needed that last piece.
Well, it didn't have the quality that I needed.
Okay.
And granted, I'm a great engineer.
So we're talking about
mixing, mastering.
Okay.
But I decided instead of sending it to Mike and having him like remaster it and mix it, we just recorded the whole thing over. We recorded the entire thing over in like a 3-month period.
Really? The whole album?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
And I wasn't gonna bother him. I was like, I know you're so busy, Mr. Grammy winner, you know.
Right? Yeah.
Nah, you're important.
I got you.
I got you. You know, we need to make sure your project, especially from here, is done right. He says, I'm honored. And I was honored that he was honored. I'm like, this is amazing. And we've just worked so amazingly together. He officially is like my new he's my
engineer.
New engineer. Just to let y'all know. Michael Millions.
FYI.
Yeah.
In case you don't know.
In case you don't know. So he recorded the entire thing over with me. And it was just, it made T-Sky, it made it what it needed to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the production.
Totally agree. Even down to the mix and everything, the clarity, the sound, everything is clear. It sounds great.
Oh no, it's a great project because when Need Me come on, I was like, yo, who made this?
He's crazy.
Need Me is insane.
Featuring Mickey Fax.
What?
Hey, Mickey.
I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
It's like who she had mix this and produce this one.
Michael Millions mixed it. DJ Static produced it,
of course.
But yeah, having Mike Millions there, he's like, let's pull the vocals. What vocals do you want? And I knew what I wanted from my father's cassette recordings, and he goes, well, let's pull them. So we pulled them, and we re-recorded the intro with my little harmonies at the end. But I let my dad be the star on it, and my dad's just like,
yeah, that's dope.
I'm glad you finished the album. But, I just always wanted you to finish it. He's, old country boy from Texas, right?
So how did?
So he's heard it.
He's heard it.
Okay.
That's
I sent it to him.
That's dope.
He hasn't given me his interpretation yet.
That's what I'm asking you. What was his reaction to it? Or you haven't gotten that
Not
yet?
as of yet, yeah.
Oh.
I gave him time to sit with it.
Oh, I know that's a feeling.
Yeah.
From a dad. Me being a girl dad, I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's super proud. He told me, he says, Teresa, I'm proud of you. I'm just proud you finished it. He says, I know you've been working on it. You've been working hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just glad you finished it.
That's good
I
stuff.
knew you could do it.
I love that.
Great stuff.
I can't talk about him at
Yeah.
all either.
We're going to need some more
I'm
Kleenex.
gonna need some
Look.
some tissue.
I got you. I completely
All
understand.
right, P, what's your favorite?
And I was only one song, but that was my.
No, so my favorite off the album is Makes Me Feel Good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's something about that record. Like I had to play it twice, right? Because to me, I love the harmony that you use on that song, and to me, it's one of those songs that everybody can relate to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A feel good feeling.
Yeah, and that's my favorite track off the album, other than My Story.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
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 Let's get into that
He
real
wants
quick.
Go ahead.
controversial.
No, yeah, but that's my story is my second favorite. That's the one that because I heard that first before I got to
Right.
the
So
other one.
Before we dive into that
Go ahead.
story, because you said controversial,
Well,
stuff like that.
It can be. Yeah, it is on very many levels.
Right. So my thing, when I listen to it, I hear a lot of theys and hims and
Yeah.
who are the theys and him? Not
There's
and,
many.
And that's right.
That's what we
exactly
thought.
what I'm
That's what we
saying. So
thought.
we don't have to specify names, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
how was that? What was the thing behind that song?
Honesty.
This song.
Honesty was the message behind it. It was me saying, yeah, no, I'm not gonna not talk about this. For one, being a woman in the music industry, often people want to silence you and keep you quiet. Being a songwriter in the music industry, people want you to write songs for people and not vocalize the fact that you wrote
the songs. Yeah.
I've had songs that were taken from me from major artists that are number ones, biggest number one songs in the country.
Wow.
That were taken
Whoa.
based on a song that I gave as a reference. I've had that. So really, T-Sky is bigger than just me singing some songs and singing some catchy lines. It's me really telling my truth and saying, I see you. I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
And,
Call them out.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
but because I think if we don't have these conversations, they continue to happen.
Right, and I think in this atmosphere, in this world where it comes to a lot of things, and not to bring up certain people's names, but like Epstein.
No.
That, there is the thing of the Me Too movement.
It's
right?
the turn the blind eye type of thing.
Right, it's the turning the blind eye thing. And I'm just tired of being in a space where I feel like I have to turn a blind eye. Or I can't speak on the fact that, there's some trifling activity that happens in the music world. And
because you're actually seeing more of it come out.
Yeah.
Whether it's contract things, people not being paid their proper
Right.
dues. So you didn't touch on anything foreign.
Oh, yeah. And I just felt like it was important to speak on. Let's all talk about it. We know it's here,
We know it's happening.
and I'm going to speak on it. Let's talk about it.
Right.
Right. If for no other reason, to open the dialogue of, wow, she's talking about someone not wanting to deal with you unless they get paid for something, right? Which is true. We all should get paid.
We all should be compensated,
Right?
yeah.
So I have the double conversation in there where I'm saying, I want my credit. But at the same time, there are people who won't deal with you until they're getting paid for something, right? So there used to be the atmosphere of, there's a family atmosphere in music where we really believe in each other.
Yep.
I think that part is lost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's to the point now where it's all business.
Yeah, and which is fine.
Which is fine, but it's
Because
not
pay me, yes.
but it's not above board business.
Right, there you go. I think at the core of for example, let's talk about like Motown. Right?
Yeah.
When I talk about 45s and records, I grew up listening to Motown.
Right.
Back in the day, Motown, although there are some controversies
Yeah.
at the core of it, they knew, let's encourage these really good artists to do something really big. We're going to put these artists in a spot where, wow, we see their talent. We're encouraging them to do this. They had a secret society, so to say, Motown did.
Right.
Because they're like, we're all going to build each other up. Smokey was the writer.
No, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Smokey was the writer. The other artists, the Supremes, were like the head of that. They knew it. They knew their positions.
But they took everybody on tour.
But it took everybody.
They coached them up when they, hey, don't do this, do that. Watch for this, right? Like, don't party at night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was
discipline. But it took their whole family of Motown to say, let's encourage us as a family.
and that's why Motown to me it's still one of those legendary labels that probably will never be
It'll never be
recreated.
Yeah.
So how do we get back to that? How do you think we get back to that?
I think people genuinely have to love music. There are times, and I'm using Motown again, Hit Factory, Hitsville.
Yup.
People would go to Hitsville and
Right.
Barry Gordy and Smokey would tell people, come back when you're better, because they would be honest about music. They were honest about, well, how does this sound? Is this artist working hard enough to be on the level that of melody that we hear. Can they understand melody? Can they interpret it?
Can they read music?
Can they read music? That's a
Right.
big part of it. Now,
Yeah.
I can semi-read music. We call it, but my son, each one teach one.
Oh
right?
yeah, we definitely
My
got
son
to
is
get.
prolific in reading.
We got to get him on the show too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Cause when you
Zay Jackson, by the way.
cause when you sent me that the song, I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh my god, I was like, yeah, he is dope.
Don't get me started on that either.
Oh, I can imagine.
I'm so proud of him as a mom, but then his ear is just impeccable. He can play piano, he can play
Yeah.
guitar, he can play saxophone, trumpet. His harmonies are ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
And he's self-taught.
He's self-taught.
Oh.
Wow,
And
that's
he
big.
did the same summit training I did. It's funny. He went to the same high school that I did, and they went through a choral program. And
Okay.
he actually learned vocal control and how to, he trained his vocals.
Oh no, he sounds seasoned just from
Man.
just
So
from
how
the
does
track.
he feel? How does he feel about the album? Has he listened?
loved it. Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, Mom. Okay, I love these. I'm gonna go back and listen again. I like these, and these are okay. I like all of these. Like he kind of gave me this list.
Yeah.
It's like I really like everything. I love the flow.
That's dope.
And I give it to him as a sounding board afterwards.
Yeah.
I tell people we keep our music very separate, and there's a reason for that, right? The reason is I want him to be
Him
of himself.
want to be his own artist.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I can see that too. Y'all are similar, but not.
Yeah, I'm more the older school version of that.
And he's that-
He is completely taken it and ran.
Yeah. I
He's
can't.
sprinting.
I can't wait to hear what he's working on.
Just wait.
I know we
New
will be patient. We'll be patient. The one. That song to me sounds personal.
The one, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything on the album is personal.
That's what we was getting. That's what we were talking
Everything
about.
on the album, everything is. I don't write from the standpoint of someone else.
Cause that's the one where you went to Jamaica, huh? Was that the one? Where you
No,
went?
that's not the one.
What song was that? When you
That's
went to
on,
Jamaica?
Need Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
One time I had a dude fake a whole divorce. He forced
Yeah.
me to court. Wait. It
It
doesn't
get,
really
getting
got
worse.
worse.
Yeah.
It's real
Can't
life.
even get flew out to Jamaica anymore. He had me out there thinking we were on a vacation.
That was
But,
crazy.
It's a lot. It's funny to think back on it now, but when it happened, I was terrified.
No, because I'm just thinking as a father, right? As a brother, I'm like, yo, bro, I'd have been.
Yeah.
What you mean you stuck in Jamaica?
Yeah. So it's funny. I've learned in time discernment is very important in your life.
Yes,
Yes.
you mentioned it in the
Absolutely.
record.
And not being too personal with it, but I was actually with my significant other. Yeah. With my significant other, someone that you should not fear, something that you shouldn't worry.
Somebody you should feel safe with,
Somebody
actually.
you should feel safe with. And this is kind of catering to a lot of the things that are coming to light now in society with, I hate to say human trafficking.
Yeah.
Being in danger
Yeah.
when they're traveling with their spouses. So when all of that started coming out, I'm like, I've experienced that.
Because
Yeah.
I know that just was an uncomfortable feeling.
It was very uncomfortable.
I can imagine.
Yeah, very uncomfortable, and you have to be very aware of your surroundings. For me, it was more or less, how am I going to sustain this and keep myself safe until it's time for us to leave this place? We still had 3 days from the point where my phone went missing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The story behind it, it's funny. People are like, so what's the story? Why do you take your phone? Why
Yeah.
are you trapped there? He didn't take me out there to human traffic me. That wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm making that clear. But we were together, and then apparently he was together with
somebody else.
and that person texted me. And when he realized that person had my phone number,
He took your phone.
he took my phone. And imagine being in a foreign country, because that's where I was.
That's
on a foreign
crazy.
island,
Yeah.
where you don't have a means of communication. Now, luckily, I had 2 phones. I got 2
Phones.
always will and always use.
Tell me Gay's trapping.
But I was able to actually track and see somebody's still using my phone, because I could see the text messages
Really?
going back and forth. Back in the day, I had like Altel.
Okay.
You know how you could go online
Yeah.
and see the text messages
Yeah.
going in real time. Well, I did that, and I said, okay, so I know that he has my phone. So that discovery, knowing that we're sitting here, and he's like, I don't know where your phone is. He even helped me look for it. Search for it.
Really?
Yeah, help me find.
Wow,
it.
that's
help me
not-
look for it. We went to the front desk. Of the resort.
That's a whole plot twist.
Yeah, a whole plot twist.
Wow.
And then at the end of it, I knew, but I had to act as if I didn't know. So that entire time,
Just
I was
to
scared.
be.
Because I'm thinking, if you're able to take someone's property like that to protect yourself from
And to
something,
manipulate the situation,
and
yeah.
his energy shifted.
I'm
So-
sure he was very guarded.
Very
And you didn't want to be,
guarded. Right.
like you said,
We were on
uniform.
vacation, so I'm like, something's
Wow.
not right.
Yeah.
So I was scared. I was literally scared because I didn't know. At that point, you think you know a person,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know him in that energy. And so I was afraid. Yeah.
So, how hard was it to write this project? Because it sounds like
Difficult.
you said, it was a lot of life experiences that
Yeah.
went into this, but also just from sitting here, it looked like you've either dealt with those traumas or this is your therapy to release those from you.
This was therapy for that. It's wild. It definitely was therapy for that. The hardest part was taking that whole story that I just told you guys and putting it into a 3-minute
3-minute song, yeah.
How am I gonna say it? So I decided I'm gonna rap it. Yeah, I decided to actually
Bars.
rap. I decided to put bars out.
That part.
Bars.
Oh, what the-
Because I'm like, okay. So who's the rapper? Is it Teresa or T Sky?
T Sky all day.
That's
T
T-Sky.
Sky the one that talks her mess. You know, am I allowed to cuss on the show? No.
Yes.
T Sky talks her shit. She says, you know, this is what's up. This is how I see it, and this is how I'm gonna put it out there. Teresa's like, hi everybody, how are y'all doing?
I'm going to sing it.
I'm gonna sing
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna sing it, make it melodic. T Sky's like, nah, let me talk about it.
Like, talking about shit.
She's
Let-
not afraid.
Let me jump right in it.
And we talked about it earlier before you got here. I was like, it put me in a T.I. versus T.I.P.
Oh yeah.
type of mind
I
frame
guess so.
type of
I
thing.
forgot about T.I. and T.I.P.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so who do you think? Whose album is this? I mean, I know
Oh, it's mine.
both collaborated,
It's mine.
but T Sky and Teresa
This is it's a
collaboration.
collection. Yeah. It's definitely a take on having an alter ego. You know, there's particular songs like Karma. That's Teresa Cook, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not T-Sky. I'm not rapping on there. I'm not speaking on anything negative. I'm more or less speaking, you know, treating other people correctly, treating people right. It's a reminder to the world. Treat people right, you get treated right.
Yeah.
You know, watch your karma. That's a reminder. That's the more, I guess, the earthy side of me.
Gotcha, gotcha.
The Mother Earth side of me coming out and saying, "Hi, my people, embrace each other." The other part where
Pisces,
T-Sky,
shout out.
Pisces energy, at least gang. I keep
Gang.
forgetting
Gang.
there automatically. That's the love and peace side.
Facts.
Well,
The
good
other-
thing Virgos and Pisces get along.
Facts.
we do. We're sister signs.
Yeah.
You are our comfort signs. So yeah, we
Yep.
get along. We understand each other.
Yes, we do. That's why me and this man been down since 2013.
Big facts.
My bestie's also a Virgo.
That's what's
That's
up.
crazy.
Yeah, that works
That's
out.
what's up.
See?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But yeah, so that earthy side is the Pisces. There you go. Teresa Cook side of me. The other side, T Sky, is the shark. She's the one that says, "All right, I'm not playing. This is how I feel, and I'm just, you know,
Ah.
letting y'all know."
Coming.
Yeah.
Coming. Yeah. So putting Mickey Facts on there, because his
The
man
verse crazy.
verse insane.
To say my red flags are just around vibing out.
they just
I was
vibe.
like,
Just
yo.
vibing.
Yeah.
So did you do
Bars.
the song before putting him on it, or and then was it a I need this on there, or was it a
So
collaborative effort when you created it?
I wasn't gonna put any rappers on.
Yeah, because I didn't hear that
Really?
at first.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like I didn't hear a rapper coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna put any rappers on there. The only rapper was gonna be Radio
B.
because we had already
Because
done
y'all done did
Karma.
that track.
Yeah, and I was like, because that's one thing for me. It's difficult to choose because I know so many rappers.
Yeah, you do.
That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
just know so many of it. I was like, wait a minute. Well, if I get the top battle rap guys on my project and I'm rapping, right? And so I sent Mickey.
Brilliant.
I glad it worked out.
Oh yeah, Mickey
brilliant.
facts, and the way you brought in facts,
Facts.
Mickey
No,
facts.
No,
Yeah.
facts. Mickey facts. Yeah.
That was
It was so funny because I had written the song and I was like, I said, so Mickey, I'm rapping on it, right? And he had already had me on his live. Well,
Okay.
actually not on his live. He had me as a professor for Pendulum Inc.
okay.
So I did a session with them, and talking about songwriting and how I write music and things like that, and teaching. So I was like, Mickey, I got a song that I'm gonna put on the album. It's done, but I'm gonna extend it. And I want you to be on it. And he goes, just send it. I was like, okay. So I sent it to him. And he goes, I got you next week. I was like, all right, because Mickey's a busy guy.
Yeah.
So he sends me the verse, and I was like,
Kilt.
this is
Killed.
the most narcissistic,
Yeah.
deflecting, all the terms that you could think of.
all of the therapy terms.
I'm placing blame on you, not me. Like, if I'm needy, it's your fault. That's exactly what his lyrics were.
Yeah.
And like you said, he said, my red flags be all over. They just vibe out.
Yeah.
And he said, but she still wants me. That interpreted the exact
Yeah.
feeling of dealing with a narcissist. And like I was saying, Need Me involved the Jamaica incident. So at the end of it, going through the drama of that, dealing with a narcissist, it's funny, I didn't even tell Mickey what it was about. I just sent him the song. And he sent that back. I said, do you realize you completely captured
Literally
the energy?
He put the
you understood the assignment.
He put the
Like,
exclamation point right at the end.
Man, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that he and I were able to work together.
Yeah.
Because being friends in the music industry, you respect each other's craft. You
Yeah.
know the same people. Excuse me, hiccups. You know the same people. And so we connected that way of, oh, I know what you do. Okay, I know what you do too. And the work he did, I encouraged. The work I do, he's like, oh, I see you.
Yeah.
You know? But then to have him on a project is just a whole different thing.
That's dope. That's dope.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna take one more break, and we're gonna be back to wrap up with T Sky. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite duo. We'll be right back.
Hydrate today with Indulge. Premium, natural, artesian, alkaline water. Indulge. Premium, natural, artesian, alkaline water. No enhancements, no purifications. Untouched, all natural, artesian water. Indulge today.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to the dynamic duo, Big PJI.
Playing like the country.
And this is the
The
Informal Podcast with our special guest, T Sky in the
T
building.
Skizzle.
Yeah. T Skittles. as she said. So yes, if y'all have not heard this project, please go out and get it. It is on all platforms where you can listen. I mean, it is a dope project, all 14 tracks. To me, it's not a skip.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, always.
No, I'm just being transparent. I've heard a lot of albums where 5 or 6 of the tracks are dope, right? But this is something that since we initiated this interview, I've been listening to it at least once or twice a day.
Oh, that's great.
It's been in
My
rotation.
numbers up. I love it.
Yeah. We definitely here want to make sure that we support our artists from our city,
Right.
right? It's bigger than just getting views and likes and stuff like that on our platform. We actually want to highlight the artists that take their skills and their creativity serious, and we can tell with this project that you put your time in it, you put your effort into it, and you put a lot of emotion
Oh, man.
into it. So we just want to say thank you for coming on this platform and sitting down with us. Yes. Spain, you want to go ahead and jump into
Yeah.
rapid?
So
We got a little question.
So we came up.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So it's just called the Informal 10. It's like a speed round type of thing, right?
Wow. Okay.
But you're gonna give like a little explanation after you give your answer.
Okay.
And we don't have 10 things, so just
Yeah.
over 10.
Yeah. It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it just means 10 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I already know.
But before we get into it, before we jump right into that, I want to know who are you the most on a daily? T Sky or
Oh, T Sky all day.
Love it.
say less.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm oh goodness, the speeding driver, road
Move out the way.
road rager. But I'm silent about it in my own car. I don't like yell at people.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
you-
they just don't drive. Just
You ain't like flicking people off out the window, stuff like that. Cool.
Oh my God, that sound like me.
Because I don't want no problems.
People crazy.
Yeah, but definitely T Sky, the one that people who know me. I'm very, very Pisces. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest in my delivery. I'm tactful, but I'm very honest. So don't ask me a question you don't want to know the answer to, because T Sky will tell you what she thinks.
That's what they say about Virgos. Watch
Brutally
your
honest.
actions.
Yeah, brutally
Keep it to
honest.
yourself. Yeah.
Keep it to
If you
yourself.
don't want to know, don't ask.
Right.
Don't ask it.
So that T Sky is me. Teresa Cook is the diplomatic version of me.
Okay.
The more subdued. I won't even say the mother side of me, because T Sky is the mama.
I'm sure it pop out. Yeah.
Yeah. Teresa Cook is more or less the business side, the businesswoman, the person that understands her position and understands what I need to accomplish, and she keeps T Sky in check.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, let's just say
Okay.
that.
I love that.
And like P mentioned earlier, that I'm a little nice with the pen. For those who don't know, but
You might have to get a feature on the next project.
say less. But any hip hop R&B collaborations in the near future coming up? Cause you got bars. Cause you're
Oh
rapping.
no, you can.
You're
You
rapping.
can rap.
Well, I'm always open to rapping.
Okay.
Okay.
That's definitely something I think, like I was saying with this project, I needed to say a lot in a short span. And I could sing it, but you lose bars when you're singing melodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm singing, no, I want to rap. I need to put
You need
more
to get this
words in it.
16
Right.
in here.
I had a
Yeah.
lot to say on this project. And I always have a lot to say, but I think I was able to get a lot of it off my chest with this album. But yeah, I'm always open to rapping and rhyming in the future.
Okay. All right, Spain, you ready to jump
Yeah,
in?
let's get it.
All right, let's
So,
go.
It's like a this or that. This or that.
Just give us a short little reason.
This or
why.
that. You say which one, kind of explain it, and we'll go from there.
All right.
I'm not even gonna say one of them because I was like, oh, she already said that. One of them was Michael or Prince. I was like,
Oh, Prince.
Yeah,
so,
we already know
so much
that
for that.
one.
We know about that one.
Yeah. So you can skip that one. Yeah.
All right, writer or artist?
Writer.
You okay? Why?
Why? We kind of talked about it earlier, but
Writer. I feel like because I've always worked in the background, like we were saying. But the creative part of it, putting it together, formulating it, creating certain melodies, just the part of just making a thought become something melodic, to me is amazing. Being an artist on stage, I think naturally when the mic is on and you're on stage, you interpret that how you do.
Yeah.
That's the theatrical part of it.
Yeah.
Which is fun. But really, most artists sit in the writing space and the creative space the most. So I feel more comfortable in the writing space.
Gotcha.
I think as an artist, when I perform, is when I more or less can come alive. And I'm still, in that phase of owning my
Your
being
stage.
an artist. I love performing on stage. That part I'm not worried about, but it's more or less I've done writing more than singing on stage.
Okay. So that leads us right into the next one.
Okay.
Creating or performing? Which one do you prefer the most?
So, well, I don't know. Well, I mean, I know I just kind of said the creating over the... But performing is different, though. Being an artist, I think those are two different things.
Okay.
Being an artist and being a performer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Agree.
Performing takes artistry.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's all... I don't know. I can't really...
We stumped her.
I know. I can't really say with that one because I love performing.
So we'll take the radio option. Both.
Both. We just could go both.
Both.
Like
There you
radio
go.
say both.
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 You want Apple or both?
Both. We're gonna go
All right. Independent or label?
independent.
Facts.
Why?
Yeah, because I have a say in
Full
everything I
create,
do.
yeah.
I've always worked independent. Working for a label, you're part of a zoo or a circus. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You know, I'd rather be the ringleader of the circus, and I am. I've had a publishing business since I was 19. I've always been in charge of that. So
I love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
I know
sister.
my business. I went to college actually for music business, so I know my business.
She's a hustler.
Where?
Right. Rap or singer?
Singer.
Rap. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
a singer.
Yeah, because we got the
Yeah.
bars. So I was like, I gotta ask.
Being a singer is my heart. Being a rapper came honestly. Interacting with Mickey Fags and Radio B, being in their platforms got me more comfortable with rhyming. I'm not. I told Mickey, I'm like, look, Mickey, I'm not doing all your what did he say? 3-syllable multis and all.
Yeah.
I'm not doing all of that. I'm literally just telling.
She said,
a
I'm gonna give you
story.
bars.
And Michael Millions was like, he goes, yo, no, you're really like, you're rhyming.
Yeah.
I said, really? He goes, yeah, you're like telling a story, and I understand what you're saying.
And you have a cadence.
That's what
Right.
he told me, and I said, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with it.
And it sounded like you were having fun too. So.
I did. I
Yeah.
really did. I was able to like talk all kind of shit on it just because.
And you did.
Yeah. And you did.
I can say whatever I want. That's why I feel like I admire hip hop artists or rappers because they can like you can say what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you definitely killed it. You definitely killed it. Spain, was that it on the list?
We did. Did we do the hip hop or R&B?
No,
Hip
we
hop
did
or
not.
R&B?
Hip hop or R&B.
And I'm asking this on a personal level. Like, if you jump in the car right now,
What's on your
what's in
playlist?
your playlist? Which
R&B,
What's gonna pop on?
Sir. Sir would be one of them. I love Sir.
Yeah, Sir is a vibe.
Then me lately. My son, Zajan. I'm so obsessed with his new music. He sent me all of his new songs, and I'm just like,
that's dope.
nobody else has heard him. I'm like, this
How
is
Yeah.
so
dope is
great.
that?
Yeah, because he didn't drop that
Crazy.
snippet he put online, did it?
Oh, he did.
That's out.
Yeah, he did. It's called Too Much.
Hey, Spain, that joint a vibe, man.
That one.
That one.
He's got a.
That's a bop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got another song called Wants and Needs, and that's my one. I'm going, how dare you put this run like that in this section and then repeat it differently here, but do it. He's like a genius when it comes to like, I could talk about him all day.
Of course. Proud mother.
Yeah.
I'm
all
sure.
day, all
I'm
day.
sure.
But yeah, R&B would be in the car. I'm gonna be really weird and talk about K-pop for a second. I'm just saying, K-pop artists have a way of taking. Not only are they singers, but they're rappers too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, my daughter, 20, listens to K-pop.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm actually right now on the new. The new. Which album am I on? Good Lord.
K-pop vibes.
There's a few
Okay.
songs out there that I'm kind of listening to right
Okay.
now because I admire the fact that they're able to, for one, interpret hip hop, R&B, pop, and use both English and the Korean language and mix it all up together. Like that's an amazing thing to do.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm listening to it, don't understand the Korean language, but I'm
Of course. But just the song, the way they put it together sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. But I've always been into all genres of music. Everything.
Very eclectic.
Yeah, rock music. I was a huge rock fan. I love the Eagles. I'm that kind of fan.
Right.
Okay.
Goodness.
You think MTV made us that way?
Yeah, MTV era, right?
It showed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so diverse. Like when
Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates, they're another
Hall and
favorite
Oates.
of
I
mine.
love that type of
Michael
music, bro.
McDonald.
we know what you listen to in the office.
See it?
You can't tell me like
The Bee Gees. I got all that right
Oh,
now.
that's the album that
Oh,
my dad
snap.
had that I used to.
Bro, I'm telling this is what I grew up
Isley
on.
Brothers, you have the Brothers Johnson in here. If you have them, then I'm like we're
Oh,
friends.
ain't no telling with Spain.
Yeah.
So if anybody hasn't heard this album, and you had to give them a quick summary of what this album is and what you want them to get from this, what would that be?
It's a good portion of my story. Of course, there are some pieces that are missing, but it'll give you a good idea of how I felt when I wrote it. From the time I started it in music to what inspired me to do music. And then how I feel about a lot of little different things. It's not really a love album. It's
No.
more or less, it's all right. Somebody told me, this is not a love song. It's not a love album.
Nah.
You're very upfront about a lot of things. Like, yeah, I am. It's me being unapologetic about experiences I've had in life. The part I've played in a lot of pieces in life that I own.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do that and go, yeah, okay, show me your human side. I'm showing you mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, if no, go ahead, Spain.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up,
Hold
go
Better
ahead.
on.
circle
I
back,
think
swing
I
the
got-
block.
Spain said, "Hold on."
Put a segues or something else.
Yeah. So I had no idea until I Googled and got the definition what
Oh yeah.
prude
Oh, prude.
means. Ain't no
Yeah.
prude. I ain't no prude.
Ain't no prude.
Ain't no prude. Please explain to.
That whole
is that?
song. I knew it. I was waiting. I was like,
I was waiting.
I was like, they're not gonna touch on it. Okay.
You're
No.
definitely gonna touch.
No, he literally came in. He was like, "I looked it
Well,
up."
Pisces,
They
bro.
brought it back.
Like,
They
what?
brought it back. So, the title "Ain't No Prude." So, being a prude is essentially being very conservative, very prudish.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
Very, you know.
You
guess-
watch what you say.
You watch what you say. You watch what you do. And in this in particular case, it involves being involved with someone physically, right?
Okay.
And the title is "I Ain't No Prude." Well, I think everybody has their space and time where they, let their inhibitions go, right? And that could be in my in particular case, it's in a relationship. This particular song is about a relationship that I had where I discovered a person had another person. And they didn't know I knew. So I had to decide, I think I have proof of this. Do I shatter the dream and let them know I know about it? Or do I keep playing the role? Right. And at the end of the day, I think I know who they're involved with. I know who that person is, and I know that person don't compare to me.
Talk your talk.
Right? That was my whole. Well,
I think we've all had those moments.
But in a way, that's an immature thought.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
But I definitely agree. We've all at
had
some
that.
point in our
That
life.
person don't compare to
Oh
me.
man, that's who you messing with? Oh, all right, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Oh, all right.
Go ahead,
You
be
coming?
there.
You coming back? Yeah.
You're right.
You ain't going nowhere.
You coming back. So now it's all in my hands. What do I want? And that's what this song is really about. It's more or less, do I let them know I know, or do I keep staying in this whole vibe?
Because you
know?
like what's happening between.
I like what's happening.
Yeah.
And the opening line is, "We know we shouldn't be here. We've been gone too long." Right. This is me understanding the dynamic. He still didn't know I know, but I'm going, I know about it. You know you ain't supposed to be here.
But
And I know you ain't supposed to be here too.
But you here.
Right. And we've been gone a long time. So that's me contemplating. So what makes it so that you can be here? Right. That was me trying to figure out what dynamic is he in where he can be here with me and make me feel like I'm in a relationship with him fully. But yeah, he's living a double life. Yeah. So that's what No Prude is actually about. Me saying, I ain't no prude is me being very arrogant. Me
Yeah.
going, now look, I know
got
why
you.
you coming over here.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, I also say, yeah, but that's my problem. My problem is I'm letting that determine my happiness. I'm letting,
Yes.
my desire for this overshadow the fact that I'm being done dirty.
Yeah.
So if your girl only knew is the last thing I say at the end of that song.
Yes. Yes. Because if she knew,
she knew.
you wouldn't be over here.
That would be my revenge. Because I was angry underneath
Of course.
that song.
Yeah. Oh no. That's why I was waiting on him to touch. Cause that's what he wanted to touch him.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I heard from it. I was like, oh, she's upset.
I was angry under it. And what's the line where I say, when you ain't here, I'm alone with all my fears. And before you go home, baby, let's just pretend. Let's pretend that you love me, that you're never going to leave me alone. Let's pretend that you need me. Because I know you got a woman at home. Right? So, yeah, that was me having that. Let me just play this
Yeah.
play this role because right now I'm happy. This is before I actually shattered the dream.
Yeah. This is probably also as you were evolving as a woman too, right?
Evolving as a woman and also realizing I don't have to deal with that.
What your value is.
Right.
Too.
Yeah. And that happens, it can happen early on in age. For me, it happened a little later in life. I never had to experience that until later on, where I was like, wow, people really go through this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this is my experience of experiencing that and going, do I shatter the dream by letting him know I know about it? Do I let this woman know about it? How do I handle this?
Or do I keep the lie alive?
Keep the lie alive, right. So for me, it just was, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't shatter anybody's dreams or tell their ladies about them. Or I don't like no problems. Remember?
That's right.
Yeah.
We just
I don't
lay
want
back.
problems.
We don't want no
We
drama.
don't want no drama.
Yeah.
But in my case,
but we ready for it.
it allowed me to advance. We ready for
Well,
it.
we damn sure ready for it.
We ready.
So Spain's anything else you want to touch on the album?
Segue because we're going back because I didn't say my favorite song, but we kind of touched on it off the camera. So Love of a Lifetime. So my question is that closure to the album? And does this say this is my present moment, this is my present space that I'm in now?
It was in a way it was closure, even though it was one of the first songs recorded.
Right.
But
you made it the last song.
Where it was placed is I've talked about all of the hurt, the pain, of all portions of my life, my childhood, my music life,
Right.
my relationships. I've spoken on all of it. I've even talked about, I've got arrogant and said, y'all need to show me some respect in this game, right?
Yeah.
Got that song. I've showed you guys all of that. I've talked about the tender parts of love where, makes me feel good. But if you think about it, if you listen to the album in order, Makes Me Feel Good comes in as a response to why is she in this crazy situation? Because it makes her feel good. So it's really not even a happy song.
Yeah.
So where Love of a Lifetime comes in, it's more or less me recognizing, although you've experienced all of these things, although you felt this way, you still deserve love of a lifetime. We all do.
Yeah.
You and me both deserve. That's what I say in the lyrics. We both deserve love of a lifetime, right? It's because I feel everybody deserves
Yes.
to experience
I agree.
love in a good space. Where
Unconditional
you
love.
don't hurt.
Yes.
Where there is no pain.
A safe space.
Yeah, safe space. That one right there, where you physically are safe and aren't scared for your safety. Where it's just
Where you
pure
can be
love.
vulnerable or whatever.
You can be
Yep.
vulnerable and be yourself, and all parts of T Sky and Teresa Cook can be loved, right? So that was my hopeful. Okay, I brought you all through all of this. Now let me bring you in a happy space.
I love
Okay.
that. I love that because to me it was the perfect cherry on top to the
Was
project.
it?
Right.
I'm glad that translated.
So the perfect cherry, speed round question, and we leave and we're out of here. In love or love? It's two different things.
Oh, love. Because love is, love sustains. Love goes through all of the, the hurts, the pains, the life, the death, the struggles, the good times. Being in love, you can be in love with anybody, Oh, goodness, me and this person
Yeah.
is so great. I'm
Yep.
so in love. But do I love them? Do I cherish this
Right.
person? Do I understand that at their worst, I'm going to be there to pick them
Yep.
up? Am I with them because they benefit me, or am I with them because we can build an empire together?
Ooh,
And so there's a difference. There's love and there's being in love.
that is
I can
definitely
be in love with chocolate tomorrow.
exactly.
Big
Then like
facts.
caramel the next day.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
That's right. That's right. No,
Love some caramel.
Double meanings.
No, and
you know?
that's why we're glad we had you on because we wanted to dive into this album, right? Like
Glad you did.
I can say for me, and I think for Spain too, that we're both fans
Facts.
of the work, and we just want to continue to see you grow and flourish in this space.
I appreciate you
You
guys.
know.
You guys have always been very supportive of what I've done. Even before you even knew who I was, you're like, we've heard some things about you. We did some
Yeah.
diving into things. We and I've just, even that, taking the effort to get to know me as an artist and even as a person.
Of course.
I think that's just the most amazing thing. So thank you guys.
Yeah, and we do it because, like we said in the beginning, we can't wait on somebody else to do it. We have to create these platforms. We have to create these safe spaces. We have to highlight our own, right? We can't be, why they don't have it on this? Have you had it on your platform? Right? Like, and this is why we do what we do, and we want to thank you for coming through. And like we said in the beginning when we met you the first time, once you sit down with us, you're always family. So that's why it didn't waver or foster, right? It didn't switch up like, oh, well, we ain't seen her in months.
No.
Still post it when you drop stuff. We would share stuff,
you guys are the
repost.
most supportive of anyone I've honestly, and it just means so much. It really does. And
Well,
I see how you encourage others and you promote others.
Yes.
That's just that falls in line with me as well. Like, I love promoting other people.
Yeah.
I want us all to win. And it's rare to have a platform that really genuinely supports other people.
Yeah,
So
and
thank you guys.
what we also used to say is, if you got one flame, that's cool, right? We see you burning and shining, but you put more of those flames together,
Oh man, bonfire.
and we can really
Bonfire, yeah.
like make something happen, right? So that's why we create these platforms. Is it any performances coming up? Anything people need to be on the lookout for? Are you popping out anywhere?
I have a performance. It's going to be June 18th at Gallery 5 with Antha Symbol. I'm one
Okay.
of his featured artists on his show.
Oh, that's
coming up.
crazy.
Love Ant. He's just such a kind-hearted person. But that's the show I have coming up. I'm really in the process of recording a lot of my videos for the album.
Ooh, so we
I
got
have-
some visuals coming.
I have one for Learn Some. It's coming out it's actually in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Guys, we are in final edits for that.
Oh, I want to see
and
that.
Then I'm recording a video for No Prude, and that's going to feature Sam Reed, myself, and maybe a couple of other local artists here in Richmond, because I really want to highlight a lot of our R&B divas. I don't feel like we get enough clout here in the city.
That's
There's
right.
so many R&B
Right.
artists that are here. So yeah, I plan on. I love to do cameos in my videos. So you'll see a lot of people cameoed here and there.
Hey, well, if you ever need us to pop up, you,
Oh, don't worry, I've already got y'all. I just
We
added
will.
y'all to my list.
we
So,
will.
I might need y'all.
Oh yeah, we
So,
definitely pop out.
Okay.
So,
I got you.
So who's the shoot on Learn Some? Who's filming
Cam Culture
Okay.
production. So Cam on the Cam is what I like to call him. If you go on my Instagram page, which is Teresa Cook Music,
All that-
TERESA Cook Music. Cam is also posted up on some of my posts, and it's funny. Cam, I love the imagery that he can capture, and I said, let me get my ideas. And I just want you to I love your eye. He has a wonderful eye for shooting. It's amazing. He's like, yeah, I'm just kind of starting this. And he's not. He's so seasoned. He's real humble. He's been doing this a long time. A lot of artists have used him locally, but he's really good. But he's doing the whole album of videos for me.
that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're putting out a video for all the songs?
As many as I can.
I like that.
Hey.
No Prude is next.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Out on a Limb. Actually, I was trying to think of it earlier. Out on a Limb is the first song Static and I did in 2008.
So that's the one.
Yeah.
That's what started this whole
That started the whole
snowball.
snowball. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that. All right, well, tell the people out there if they want to reach out to you, do a feature, get you to write something. Tell them how they can contact you. Give them your email and any of your contact information that you want to give out today.
Initially, just contact me on Instagram.
DM her, she do respond.
Yeah, I do.
But don't slide in there with no foolishness.
No.
We telling you now.
They're always gonna be on
That
pass.
T Sky gonna come out.
Put it in a
Yeah.
song.
Yep. T Sky gonna put you in a song.
I got T Sky 2, my second vehicle outside. So
Song gonna be DMs.
But yeah, Instagram is a good one. It's Teresa Cook Music, TERESA Cook, COOK Music on everything, every platform. Email, it's teresa.mamuze@gmail.com. I answer that, but Instagram is best.
Gotcha.
Hit me on there.
Because somebody may see this and be like, oh, we need to book her.
Yeah, so okay.
Oh,
I
man.
hope so.
Oh yeah, we've had some uptick in business since people come on this platform.
It booked me. I'm doing
Yes,
shows. I'm
yes.
putting the album out there.
That's right.
And I would definitely love to do something like House of Blues one day.
I
Things
see
like
that.
We're going in that direction.
Okay. So before we get out of here, what are some goals that you see for yourself in the future?
Goals. I'm doing my directorial debut on my Learn Some video shoot.
Oh.
I want to do a lot of consulting when it comes to artists, just artists coming up. Like I said, I went to school for music business, so I do know a lot where it comes to the music business. I've been in the music business for 20 years. So I would love to give my knowledge to other people, but visually I'm definitely into like video directing and
Okay.
movie directing, but that's
Okay.
like
All right, man.
documentary directing. I'm very much so in that space right now.
Okay.
And we're not going to gloss over the fact that she said she's been in the game for 20 years. Y'all act like y'all know out there.
20 plus years.
20 plus.
It's a
Yeah.
lot to think about.
You said what? 19?
Since I was 19, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 20 plus.
Yeah, 19.
Veteran.
Music in general, I've since forever. But I mean, I had my first band at 16. But just I'd say professionally working with artists since I was 19.
So you're an artist through and through.
All through, yeah.
I love that. We want to thank you for coming to sit down with us, for joining the conversation, as we say.
Thank you guys. This has been wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, well, appreciate it. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite dynamic duo, Big PJR,
Can Spain like the country.
and the beautiful Teresa Cook in the building.
T Sky.
T Sky. Tap in. Make sure y'all go check out that album. Listen
sir.
today. Run those numbers up and hit the follow button on her Instagram page so you can keep up to what's coming when the new videos drop and whatever else she has coming down the pipeline. So, all right, well, y'all know who it is. It's you guys at the Informal Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a blessed one, family. Peace.
Peace, folks.
Informal Podcast.
My settlements hit with that intelligent, relevant, incredible, edible soul food to hold you. No preacher, reverend. The speech, my preference. Just speak from lessons all my life. I spotted like a leap of leopards, world on fire. Oh God, one nation under a pariah, miser. Time to make wiser moves. The wider truth, we should better guide the tribal youth. What we supposed to tell these babies when their ignorance is bliss? The government broke the covenant, mad divisive. Hack devices, high prices, healthcare crisis. It's all disgusting. Gangsta, how they ball busting. Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal Podcast.
Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Informal Podcast.
Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.